Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Grim560, 560 Gaming in the building, coming to you with another Marvel Future Fight video. If you haven't played Marvel Future Fight yet, you pretty much owe it to yourself to do so. If you love action RPGs and you love having a whole roster of characters to be able to pick and choose from, if you love to customize your characters until they're incredibly strong and can thrash and beat the shit out of just about anybody, this is the game that you want. Today's video is Sneaky Tips Part 2. It is the next in line of a series of videos where I create tips based off of how I play the game. Now, before I begin, I just want to let you know that this video is now on version 3.3 of Marvel Future Fight. The first video I made was on version 3.2, and as much as I tried to get the second parts out, and the third part together and the fourth part together of my Sneaky Tip series, I could not do so before the update. So I had to go back, and after looking through what the update gave, there are some significant changes moving forward. I decided not to change the first part. It's up already. I might as well just leave it up there. But from here on out, part 2, 3, 4, and whatever other parts I decide to make are going to be from version 3.3 on down. So my first sneaky tip today is about ISO 8. ISO 8, we'll go here into our inventory. ISO 8 are just little crystals, little stones, crystals, or whatever you want to call them, that you use to enhance your character stats and abilities. All ISO 8s are different colors, they all have different functions, they all do different things. When you combine them together and equip them to your character in a certain combination, you can get a stat bonus so long as you have picked and chosen that stat bonus. You can pick and choose the stat bonus as you want. It's all based on a lot of different things. When you're enhancing your ISO 8, enhancing just means you are adding experience to a singular ISO 8, such as this ISO 8 here, and the experience will level it up until you get to a level 5, such as this one here. When you get to level 5, you're at the highest level of one ISO 8, and you need to have another ISO 8 of the same rank, which is the 1-star rank, and the same color and the same level in order to combine them together to create the next level or the next rank. Not hard, right? Not hard to kind of take advantage of. Okay, well, my tip to you is when you're enhancing your ISO 8s, use the rank that is below your rank to enhance them. When you're upgrading, you want to use the rank that's 1 star lower than the rank you're using. In the case of 1-star ISO 8, there's no rank lower than 1 star, so you would have to use 1 star. But for 2 stars or ranked ISO 8s, you want to use 1-star ISO 8s. For 3-star ISO 8s, you want to use 2 stars. 4-star ISO 8s, you want to use 3 stars, so on and so forth. It's going to cost you a little bit more money to do so. To do that, but not much. Not enough that if you have a significant amount of gold, that it's going to really matter. If you're low on gold, I wouldn't suggest you do any ISO 8 enhancing at all. Stack your money and then go in and do your ISO 8s. Whenever you're upgrading or enhancing your ISO 8s, we'll go to a different color here. I'm getting tired of seeing that shade of blue. You always want to start with your booster ISO 8s. Booster ISO 8s are crystals that you cannot equip to any character at all. They are not used for anything more than enhancing and upgrading, well, just enhancing your ISO 8s. They work just the same as the other ISO 8s. So if you're ranking up this 3-star ISO 8, my tip to you is to use your 2-star boosters or your 2-star ISO 8s in here if you want to upgrade this material. I would have to go through and use about 11 2-star ISO 8s in order to rank this up to a plus, in order to level this up to a +5. I would have to use 6 3-star ISO 8s, booster ISO 8s, in order to rank this up to a +5. So you see there's a whole difference in that. The reason why I use the lower ones is because there's more of them. You're always going to have more 2-star and more 1-star ISO 8s than, especially in the booster areas, than you are 3 stars, 4, 5, and 6 stars. I wouldn't even use anything above the rank that you have to upgrade. It's pointless. You're just wasting that rank. Don't use a rank that's higher. So if you're upgrading 3-star ISO weights, don't use 4-star ISO weights to upgrade them, whether they're in the booster or in this area. Avoid using the quick option, the quick upgrade option, which is here. Let me go back to, let's go to another color. Avoid using quick upgrade. Why? Because quick upgrade uses all of the lower ranked ISO weights first. They use the ones, they start off with 1-star ISO weights. Same thing using these over here. It's the same thing. Let it go for the rank 1s first and then go for the rank 2s. Avoid using a quick upgrade. It's just going to cost you more money. If you have enough gold and you don't give a shit, just do it. At some point when you're doing your enhancing, you may run into something that says 1.5x EXP. What that is when you're enhancing your ISO weights, what that just means is that it'll come up here and it'll say 1.5 EXP, and what it does is it adds an additional 1.5% of EXP on top of what you're doing per level. You'll get to a +5 faster when you see that. It's a completely random thing. You never know when it's going to happen. Sometimes it can happen 2 times or 3 times in a row. Sometimes it doesn't happen for a while. It's completely random. You have no control over it. I don't put stock in that happening for me when I'm enhancing my ISO weight, but it's always nice when it does. Next sneaky tip. Let's go back to the home screen here. The next sneaky tip has to deal with your shield lab. This is your shield lab. If you hit this button here in the bottom left, the screens pop out or they change, and now you have your shield labs open. When you go into your shield labs, you have 4 items here. You've got your antimatter generator, you've got your warp device, things like that. You've got your converter, which helps you convert certain items into other ones. And then you have your item shop. Here's my sneaky tip to you. You need to rank up your antimatter generator. You see mine is at level 12. The more you rank this up, the more antimatter that gets produced within a 30-minute time frame. That means this will fill up faster, and the more you can store. All right, and you'll have a bigger, down here at the bottom, you'll have a bigger base number. This is my max down here at the bottom right, and then this is how many I've already stored. You need these to enhance some of these devices here, and you need them. All these devices in here, you need them to upgrade. You need these. But the real reason why I brought you in here is for this: your item shop. You need to upgrade your item shop as soon as you possibly can. I stress this, that you do it early and you do it quickly. It's going to get to a point where it's going to cost you millions of dollars or millions of gold coins to upgrade this thing, to rank it up. Do it. Don't hesitate. Reason being, because of this. Look at all of these slots I have open. All of this stuff I can purchase with gold, except for the biometrics. All of this stuff I can purchase with gold. There are some items that come in here and I can't purchase them with gold. I would have to purchase them with crystals, but for the most part, the most times you'll see that are biometrics. I don't purchase any biometrics out of here. You can if you like. Let's say, you know, you're at 100 and you had 155 biometrics for Iron Man, and you need another 5 so that you can upgrade him to level upgrade him past level 4 to level 5 rank, and you need 5 more. Well, you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on any biometrics, but you come into your shield lab and boom, there's 5 biometrics for Iron Man in there. 80, I got enough crystals, I need it because I'm trying to rank him up to 4 stars or 5 stars. Then I can understand you using your crystals for that. But you can find EXP chips in here. You can buy these for gold. If you touch the item, it shows you how many biometrics you have, or how many of these items that you own. And then you can just purchase them. You can't purchase Gear Up Kit for gold anywhere else. You can't purchase custom gear for gold anywhere else. You can't purchase EXP chips for gold anywhere else. You can't purchase ISO 8 for gold anywhere else. You can only get them from out of the Shield Lab. Please upgrade your Shield Lab as soon as you possibly can to get this together. At least the lab store every half an hour or so, or I'm not sure if it changes depending on whatever, but for me, every half hour this store changes and these slots all change. You never know what they're going to put in here. You can update the list after you've made your purchases, but you're going to use crystals to do so. And Villain Siege, if you're having a tough time in Villain Siege and you hate the fact that once you use a certain character, they're gone, you need a Villain Siege reset ticket. What they do is once you use a character and they're gone, if you want to use that same character again for another level, you can use a Villain Siege reset ticket to bring that person back, and then you can use them again, which is pretty dope. For the longest time, I could not figure out where I could get those Villain Siege reset tickets from, and next thing you know, I find out you can get them in the Shield store, the Shield Lab store, the item shop. I thought that was pretty dope. I was very happy about the fact that I could find those in here, and every chance I get, I bought some. As you can see, I have 12 now. But the main two things in your Shield Lab you should be worried about ranking up is your antimatter generator and your item shop. All right, let's go back to the home screen. Okay, my next sneaky tip is about comic cards. In this menu where we go through for the Shield Lab, the first menu is your comic cards. You can upgrade these comic cards however you choose to see fit. When you go into your card list, it shows all the cards that you own. It tells you how many you own. Only use this here. This option says upgrade all. Only use this option if you do not care about the cards at these levels. You can't pick and choose which cards you want to upgrade. Okay, you can only hit select, and it'll tell you how much you pay, and then boom, it'll tell you how many cards you're going to use versus how many cards you're going to receive of the next rank up. If you don't care, then use upgrade all. Otherwise, upgrade your cards the normal way. Don't use quick upgrade either. Quick upgrade says, look, upgrading can raise the rank of the card, but the quality options can continue anyway. You cannot choose, when you do a quick upgrade, you cannot choose which cards you're going to use to upgrade this card. What's good about your comic cards is you can only use cards of the same rank to upgrade your card to the next rank. So there's no using 1-star cards to upgrade 2-star cards. They don't do that. It's so the cards 2 stars, upgrade 2 stars, and that's it. I would say equip 5 cards as soon as possible. You don't have to keep the cards. You can change the cards that you want or that you have equipped. Start with your equipped cards, rank them up to at least 3 stars or as much as possible before you decide to switch them out and do something else, because you may start liking some of the stat attributes that are in there. You find comic cards in Dimension Rifts when you're doing Battle World. Sometimes you can get them from out of the store. Sometimes you win them in other contests or events. Sometimes the company just gives them away. You can also go into the token shop and get them. My next sneaky tip, play World Boss Invasion at least once. Okay, here we go. Co-op. World Boss Invasion is under the co-op menu. If you play this at least once, you're guaranteed to get all of these. If you play them at least once, is one thing. You have to play them and do the co-op mission as well. Do the co-op mission at least once. Win at least once, you should be able to get most, if not all, of these rewards. These are weekly rewards. Okay, it will cost you 10 energy to start. Okay, 10 energy for each time you play. What's great about the World Boss Invasion is that your characters, no matter which rank or which level that they are at, they all get boosted up to tier 2, 6 stars, 6-star mastery level. This is like a testing ground for some of your characters as well. You can see who you might want to rank up and level up. The characters who have custom gear and ISO 8 bonuses, those are the characters that may have an advantage or against the boss that you're playing against. So Squirrel Girl, even though she would be at 6 stars, 6-star mastery, it's level 60, she wouldn't have as much power as Misty Knight. Okay, they'll both be at the same rank, they'll both be at the same mastery, they'll both be at the same tier. But Misty Knight would have to be a little bit more powerful because Misty has that extreme obelisk, and you know, maybe her ISO 8s are ranked up higher than, you know, Squirrel Girls. You never know. Oh, sorry, my last sneaky tip for you, I should have just stayed in this area, is the co-op mode. You should at least be playing co-op mode once a day, alright? You know, at least once a day. When I say once, I mean play all the co-op modes. You can't get a lot of items out of here if your VIP level isn't up. My VIP level is at 6. And your VIP level goes up based on the amount of money that you're spending on the game. When you're in here, you can select any one of these characters, okay? And you can start the game up. My sneaky tip for you is to put your thing on quick match. All right, don't go and create yourself an open thing. If you want to, you can, but that means you gotta wait for people to come in to your lobby, wait for them to say that they're ready. If their signals are screwed up, you could be waiting forever. Then you gotta restart. Just put it on quick match, pick a character, and hit start. This screen is probably going to speed up pretty soon because I'm going to play through I'm going to play through these levels, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when you get the rewards. And here's the rewards. This is the reward progress screen. This reward progress screen shows you exactly what rewards you're getting, okay? With me being at VIP level 6, I'm able to get all of these rewards with no problem. Money, Dimension of Breeze, small boosters. These are the rewards I could have gotten should I have had myself at these different VIP levels. One day, you never know. What's great about this is you get a lot of gold out of these, but you don't know exactly how much you're getting. You can get a lot of the gold in Dimension of Breeze. You don't know exactly how much you're getting. Sometimes you'll get lucky, and this will be multiplied times like 3. Or 3 or 4. So I've ended up coming out of here with like 1.2 million in one reward. I came in here one time with like less than a million gold. I had like maybe 700, 800,000 in gold. I walked out with over 4 million in gold. So just in this alone, it can happen. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's great that it does. Once again, you get your VIP levels up, then you can get this together. You can get more of this stuff. VIP has so many benefits you don't know. One day I will talk about the VIPs. And with that, I bid you guys adieu. Please don't hesitate to check out any of my other videos. I do a lot of talking about Marvel Future Fight. Check out some of the older videos. You can see some of the strategies and things I talk about. I give tips and clues and hints all the time, just based off of what I've known, what I've seen, just me playing this game all the time. Now that it's upgraded to version 3.3, there's a lot of new things that they've added into here. There's a lot of stuff they changed. They streamlined stuff. They made stuff a lot easier for you to kind of pay attention to and notice and do. I think it's a good thing. Once again, thank you. This is Grim560 for 560 Gaming Sneaky Tips Part 2. You guys have a good one. Peace.